Hello everybody, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. So this time, in this time, I can pronounce everybody well. So hello everybody, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. So this time, what I'm going to talk about is the title of this episode is Tranquility Lies on Your Mind. So I used singular term, and this time I'm thinking of telling you one by one. Please imagine such manner of communication in this episode. So the conclusion is it is up to what and how you think whether the world around you is safe or not. So this time I'm not thinking of taking so long time for speaking out. So generally speaking, not generally speaking. So in most of my episodes of most of the episodes of my podcast are not are other lengths of some minutes, and maybe the longest episodes take 20 minutes or more, and maybe some episodes, and this is, I think this is a rare case, but there are few episodes taking time for 30 minutes, and some episodes have 30 minutes, some episodes are 30 minutes long, but actually those episodes, or those 30-minute long episodes are really rare. There are few episodes. I think there are few episodes taking 30 minutes, or taking around 30 minutes. But when it comes to other episodes, maybe most episodes finish between 10 minutes after, or 20 to 20 minutes after after my speaking out, after the beginning of each podcast. So anyway, or not each podcast, but each episode. So this time I'm thinking of telling you telling you. So this time I'm not thinking of taking so long time. So anyway, so I have taken I have taken 4 minutes, but actually, so this time why I began to talk about this is because, I'm recording this episode in April 2022, in which there is the Slavic war. There is a Slavic war between Ukraine and Russia, and which has been prolonged for so far until this present time, and there is no premonition, no presentiment indicating the end of the Slavic war. So anyway, but actually, so I live in an advanced Asian country, but this country is really safe, and maybe some people like to talk about that Slavic war, but actually, thinking about it, but so picking up some eavesdrops from my colleagues or from my work friends. So nobody talks about that Slavic war, and people live on as if there's no war on this world. So the situation of this country is stuff like that. So of course, not of course, and so there is a military training done by Russia, and that military training was some military trainings were held by Russian military force, or Russian force, but actually, they are just trainings of Russian force, and maybe those trainings are held in the northern area of Japan, and of course this any part of the territory of this country has not been infringed by Russian force. So which is why I think what so which is why so people find this country really safe. So nobody even tries to get away from this country, and of course, I don't know everybody of this country, which is why there can be some people. Of course there can be some Japanese people who are thinking of getting away from this country, or there might be some people who had got away from this country just after, because of the provocation of the Slavic war. Anyway, but so which is why I created this episode, and so I wrote the title, and the title is on your mind. So why Japanese people can, or why Asian people can feel such kind of thing is because so that Slavic war is not related to our lives, which is why so I think this is the case to other Asian countries, but actually, so when it comes to the advanced countries of Asia, so we are safe, or Asian countries are safe because they aren't involved into that Slavic war. Of course, of course, Asian people. I think Asian people having televisions or having computers, watch some movies of news, or watch some news, broadcast from flagships, or broadcast from broadcasting companies. But actually, everything is safe in those, or in these Asian advanced countries. So which is why, so the conclusion is, it's up to what and how you think whether the world around you is safe or not. So if you, for example, if you live in some European countries, or maybe if you live in if you live in America, maybe you find your own world safe, or so yeah, I think you have found your own world safe. And but if you live in some European countries, or if you live in, particularly if you live in some Eastern European countries, maybe you have found your own situations really in danger, or really dangerous. Your situations may be dangerous, but actually when it comes to these Asian countries, we are safe. So but actually, so these countries, but tranquility lies on your mind, which is because why I wrote this title is because this country, or Japan is next to Russia, and Japan borders with Russia across the sea. So thinking about which people should be worried about. So naturally thinking, people should be worried about our own situations in the case of this country. But actually, so people find this country really safe. So which is why, so thinking about such a situation. So I thought, thinking about such a situation, or thinking about the situation of this country, I thought tranquility lie on your mind, or tranquility lie on my mind, which I think is the case to this country, but I think this is the case to other people. So which is why I created this episode. So tranquility lies. Yeah. Anyway, so should I tell you the conclusion of this episode? Should I tell you the conclusion of this episode? Anyways, I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you the conclusion and the title of this episode again before the end of this before the end of this episode. I'm going to end this episode. So the title is Tranquility Lies on Your Mind, and the conclusion is, it is up to what and how you think whether the world around you is safe or not. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening. See you.